What is up, guys? Okay, well, Power Tour 2026. The Faith Family Car guys gave me a call and said you need to check out this truck. So I'm here right now. Here's the guy. What's your name, my man?
My name's Cody.
Cody, what's up? So CV, Cody Build?
Cody Builds. Cody Builds on YouTube.
Instagram and stuff. YouTube.
Cody.builds on Instagram. Cody Builds on YouTube.
Well, welcome to Springfield, Missouri. I think we're in this guy's way.
Yeah,
let's talk about your truck right
sure.
here, man. What's the story behind this?
So this truck's a 1975 F-150. This is my grandfather's truck, work truck. 26 years ago, spun the oil pump rod in it, and it just sat for 26 years.
Really?
So 2.5 years ago, finally decided it was time to tear this thing down. Took it down to a bare frame. It was an 8-foot bed. It was a long bed. I cut it down to a short bed. Okay. I actually took an extra 4 inches off from the back side. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So proportionally on the dent sides, I think they're a little extra long on the back side.
Right. Yeah. Some people leave that. Yeah.
I took an extra 4 inches off the back, bobbed it. And then this topper that's on here actually was the original 8-foot topper that was with the truck as well. We cut it down to match as well.
That's cool. I've never, you know.
So yeah, I get that a lot. Most people say, we've never seen a topper like that. It had coincidentally, it had a 20-inch square window behind this, and that's what we took out of the bed was 20 inches. So we pulled the window out, moved the frame up, and cool. It matches the truck perfectly.
Well, I will say I like the way you did this in regards to just different. Like it's a little bit different way. Like usually they'll like do something here, and then maybe one here, but you actually decided to keep the top piece, cut it down, right?
So we cut it. It was cut in the front and the back. This is rust repair.
Oh, perfect.
So what I did was I tried to keep all like the vertical and horizontal lines and not have any weird patches on the side of it.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
So I took a little extra metal to come up behind the trim line, and then kept the weld lines.
That's a good job.
I did the weld lines. If you look, I mean, there's like a 1/4 inch of Bondo in the cab here.
So you've had to work with some stuff.
somebody before my grandpa had torn into this thing, done a number on it, and for me to make it look right again, I would have had to repaint the whole truck. And it wasn't worth it to me because this is his work truck, and it's trying to honor his truck and keep it looking like it was when he was using it for construction.
What chassis is it sitting on?
This is a stock chassis that I cut down myself. It's got QA1 suspension on the front and the back. So FE 390 under the hood. TKX 5-speed, Willwood disc brakes all around. Holley Terminator EFI, Holley Hyperspark ignition. So the truck looks rough on the outside, but pretty much everything underneath and inside the cab is all brand new.
So I'm gonna ask some ignorant questions. 4-link?
So the Holley setup is a torque arm setup.
Okay,
so like it's got like two bars, and then two side bars, and then the torque arm that comes down the center.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. I've heard good things about that.
It's
I'm always
fantastic.
curious to find out more. What about the front though?
So the front is also a full QA1 cross member setup. So it's on QA1 double adjustable coilovers in the front and the back. Okay, very nice. And you may notice the valve covers say Ellsworth. That was my grandfather's name. So
that's cool.
We named the truck Ellsworth after him.
Man, I love the tributes like that. Like, my dad has a Fairlane. We did some stuff like that for him. Now, this is the original engine? So
it's not the original engine. I have the original block. It was a 360. I've already got the 360 machine. Eventually, it's going to be a 445 stroker. Nice. But in the short term, I didn't want the truck to sit for another 2 years. So I got on Facebook Marketplace. I bought what I thought was a 360. Tore into it, had a 390 crank in it. So I got the opposite of what most guys get. Most guys buy a 390 and get end up with the 360. But I did the full rebuild on that myself. Tore it down to a bare block. New bearings. It's fairly stock. It's got a mild cam in it. Cheap aftermarket intake. Cheap Chinese headers on there.
Is that Holley EFI Sniper, right?
Yes, so that's a Holley Sniper Hyperspark distributor on the front.
You like it?
Then it was pretty much plug and play with the Terminator ECU. You just need an extra pigtail to make it talk with the Sniper setup.
You like the HydroBoost?
Yep, HydroBoost brakes. Those are off a 03 Super Duty. Oh, you got it off of a Super Duty. Okay. Yeah, I know they offer kits now. Yeah, no, I pieced the whole thing together myself. So if you look underneath, it's got a Baer proportioning valve kind of tucked up underneath there. Yeah. And I made all the brackets and everything, and then I custom did all the hoses myself. So
that's cool. And you said it's a 76, 75?
75. So
grill,
Ford guys will see it and go, that's a 76 grill. But the story was right before my grandfather bought it, The guy he bought it from was kind of a truck flipper, and he put a 77 bed because the gas cap is different.
Yeah.
And then it had a 76, 77 front end put on it. So when I put it back together, I put the same grill. The old grill was cracked, but I put the same year grill back in, so it looked like he had it.
Was it a Ranger?
Yeah, well, that's what all the badges say. So if you look on the dashboard, it's got the Ranger XLT badge.
Let's take a look. Okay, there you go. I should have just looked there.
Yeah, but I've not had.
Interior looks good, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's that's just basically an LMC cover, but it's got Dakota digital gauges, Flaming River, tilt column. The full works, man.
Yeah, that's
the only thing original in here are the door panels. The door panels are all original in there.
There you go. Wow, those are clean for original, dude.
For a work truck too.
Right?
Yeah.
Even the driver's side looks good.
Yep.
Well, cool, man. Well, this is an awesome truck. I like that there's some history in it and stuff like that. But I got to ask, I asked everybody, what is your favorite part of the truck or of the build?
Favorite part of the build? So, I mean, I guess the favorite part of the truck. I don't know if you see the bumper sticker on the tailgate here. So my grandfather was friends with a bison farmer.
Okay.
And he had a bunch of these bumper stickers made up. And my whole family, my dad's a carpenter, my grandpa was a carpenter, my cousins and everyone worked with my dad. And when we told them we were putting the topper back on the bed, they said, do not remove those bumper stickers. So aesthetically, that's probably one of my favorite things.
I like it.
Aside from that, this truck is what inspired me to start my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
So,
tell them what's your YouTube channel?
So my YouTube channel is Cody Builds.
Okay.
I started it about 2.5 years ago. Don't judge my early videos because I knew nothing about YouTube.
Practice makes perfect.
But I've got probably 100 videos just on this truck alone.
Really?
Everything is covered on this thing. So if you want to know anything about QA1,
more about this,
any of the stuff we talked about, it's all on my YouTube page.
Very cool, man. And you got Instagram too?
Yeah, Instagram is Cody.builds.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're at Power Tour. How is it so far?
Great. Yeah, this is my first time doing Power Tour.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a blast. We're having so much fun.
Yeah.
So I took my dad along with me this time. Yeah. No issues really. We had a couple minor things, alternator issue.
Part of the fun though.
Yep, we fixed those on day one. The last 2 days, trouble-free cruising. Truck's been great. I mean, even sitting in traffic, we're barely getting above 205 temperature-wise. So
you built
it's dialed. Everything's really good. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Well, thank you for your time, man.
No problem.
I'll let you get back
you.
at it and check them out, guys.